Well, I gotta change broadcasting BC2 instead of 1. All right, there we go. Trade off a cornerback Jackson. He's 31 years old. He's 86. Let's review what we get for the trade, dog. Oh man, they crazy. They'll give me a 6th and a 7th round. That's not a good deal right there, dog. You don't get that in the 6th round unless you get lucky. That's not a good deal, man. No, that trade won't go off. Okay, what we get for Larson? Larson, 29 years old. He's 86. Whoa. Hey, whoa. Here's some good shit right here, dog. Hey, man. Your Saints offered me the Seattle Seahawks offered me a 3rd and a 4th round for this guy. Oh shit. Carl Larson, my right end. He's 29 years old too, and his contract is due. A 3rd and a 4th. Damn, that's pretty. Hey man, the Ravens, I mean Baltimore offered me a 3rd, a 5th, and a 7th, but they not on the same year. Man, everybody want this guy, man. Wow, he's popular. Wow. Okay, so the most. Everybody gave me some good deals right there, boy. Hey, the Packers offered me 2 4th rounds. That may be a better deal. No, that third is the key right there, boy. Man, the Patriots offered me a 3rd, a 4th, and a 7th. That got that damn good, man. Damn, look, Mixon didn't bring that much to the table. Wow. See what they got offering for Mixon now. 4th, 5th, and 6th. Oh, Mixon picking up now. 3rd round, 3rd and 6th. They offered me all 26 though, man. These other guys offered me 25. Okay, let me see if I got another right end. That's the key. How many right ends do I got on the roster? Okay, man, I got a 29-year-old that's 86. He's gonna save me some money, but I can't get no more players because I'm still gonna be over the cap. I got a. They both little as hell. I don't like neither one of these motherfuckers. Oh shit, hold on. So I got a left end I could sit over there. Harris can play. Harris is 97 already, 79 already. The key is I'm only gonna have one right end though. If somebody get hurt, I mean, be in trouble. Let's see. So let me bring me $9 million. How much do I need to get somebody? Stop crying, man. Stop whining like a little bitch. Man, that would set me off next year, man. I got 2 second rounds already. I got 2 thirds and 3 fourths. Oh, I'd be picking all day. Got to get some good players out of the draft. Huh? Can't do what, bitch? Yeah, it's just first and second round. You can't have no more than two, bitch. Read your rules. Read your rules. Hey man, I don't see no good right ends out here out here for what they call that? You know, for scouting. All right, guys. We got a bye week. Man, Lars, if I let you go, man, I ain't got enough money to get nobody to replace you. 3 players ready to negotiate. Who's ready to negotiate? Okay. Mixon ready to negotiate. I already told Kaiser kick rocks. Oh, yeah, he ready. Look, man, he won $47 million, man. I'm not gonna get $47 million. I'm happy for this guy, man. You know what I'm saying? He's 29 years old. He won $47 million. If I don't trade him, I'm gonna lose him anyway. You know what I'm saying? He can give me a Super Bowl. Oh, damn it. That's hard. That's hard, man. I gotta let this guy go, man. This guy good. This guy good too, man. You need a right in, man. Yeah, well, he going against you. You going to Seattle, man. You may not want him to go over there, dog. All right. You know what I gotta do, man. I gotta go change my defense and see if I can play without him this game. Change my depth chart. I'm gonna bench him. All right, Harris, you're gonna start over there. All right, man. We're gonna let Harris do his thing, man. See what's up. All right, if y'all can play without him, man, I'm gonna cut him. But y'all gonna play this game with him though. But I got him on the bench just in case. We on the road, dog. We on the road. We on the road. On the road again. Here we go, boys. It's a big game. You guys just lost 2, man. We can take a commanding lead right now, dog.
Tonight, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Sunday Night Football on EA Sports.
How come your game never shows up, man?
We'll see Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers taking on Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals.
From the future home of Super Bowl 56, there's a look at SoFi Stadium just south of downtown Los Angeles. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Man, what's the name of them people you got, man? What's the name of that? Madden.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about
Okay.
storylines in this one. I think
Hey,
it
say
begins
live.
and ends with
How
our
come it
two
don't show up?
quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played,
No, it come up, but I have to go find it every
the game
time.
flows through him. If he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And it takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow.
Are you playing Seattle today? Oh, yeah. I should have gave them guys. I should have gave them guys to Seattle right now. Should they could whooping your ass.
I didn't know if you would play him this week.
He would be playing with him right now anyway.
You got the win, so you're going to give him another chance?
Yeah, he started the
I
game.
think the ratio's pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
All right, Joe.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. But right away, he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers.
Oh, man, Joe fumbled, man. God damn it. Did that already stop it right there? It didn't say nothing about no fumble, right?
So excellent starting field position here for the Chargers. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And so often when you've stolen a possession,
He said the
as they just
interception.
did there,
On the first
That's some bullshit, man. I thought he was down,
the
man.
natural inclination is to attack, go after him big. Sometimes what you just want to do is put the ball in the hands of one of your best players and one of their favorite plays and establish your dominance that way.
And he's gonna go down.
I hurt my thumb, man, trying to sack that dude, man. God damn it.
That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
And the job becomes
Yeah, he
twice
lost
as
on the road.
difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now it's Herbert. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th
Damn it,
down.
man. I need to
Well, we
pick
hear
that
so
off.
often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. And the 10-yard back knocks it through the goal.
All right, man. They got a field goal off Joe's fumble. Come on, Joe. You got to tell him something, Joe.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted.
Man, Joe Burrow, you can get your X factor here.
They wanted to get something
Except for
out of that
bullshit.
drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Oh, man. Hey, man, the Jaguars won, too,
Cincinnati
so he in
coming
trouble.
back onto the field here for their second drive. And last time they caught
I think they put them ahead of the division, man.
They're fortunate that it only led to a
The
field goal.
Jaguars beat them. They had no victory last week.
When they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive, a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll drop to throw. Now Burrow loses the football.
And he fumbled again, man. What the fuck going on here, man?
Second time in this game, Charles.
That's some bullshit.
Scored it out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to
That's 2
pounce on
fumbles,
it.
dog.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands? Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Wow, man. Hey, they beating Joe up back here, boy. God damn.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Now it's Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
So he didn't get no X factor. He just threw his interception already. God damn it. This is fucking bullshit, dog.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back out.
2 fumbles and a pick. This dude got a bad start, man.
They were more than prepared for that one.
Oh, well.
First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd down, this is Madison. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They run for the first time with Benny Snell.
That's some bullshit.
And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. More from L.A. in a moment. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. His pass caught at the 4. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Now here's Snell. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, that play's not going to go in their highlight reel at the end of the season, but the only benefit to the offense, maybe a little more space if they want to throw the football now after taking that loss.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. They'll run with Madison. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the
stuff
line.
cut off, man.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
All right, well, he's probably having to get back up and running again, though.
They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And it's caught at the 7-yard line. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow.
Now a hit and a loose football. And picked up by the
This
Chargers.
is some bullshit, guys. What is this? Wow.
And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize.
No, he's down.
No single one yet
Bring
this
that
year
back.
where a guy
He's down.
fielding a
Fuck
kick,
you.
you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away.
He's down.
And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him.
Bring it back. He's down.
And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
Bam, knee on the ground.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They find themselves down here after an interception on their opening drive led to a field goal. But all in all, you'd have to say fortunate to be only down 6.
Yeah, and you know how teams huddle on the sideline before they come out on the field in between series? Guaranteed.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard
What are y'all doing?
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
L.A. readies for its next possession. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Back to throw here, Herbert. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. The completion,
now we're going a different direction now.
A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
If you're a
Well, these
selfish
guys are
player,
cheating. Now we're going a whole different direction.
You're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack.
We're going this direction.
Yeah, that's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
God damn, he missed a sack.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Herbert. Pass incomplete. Anthony Frisker, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Anthony Lynn says now's the time. His guy's going on 4th down. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Santos' kick is up and through. And that will make our score 9-0.
Bengals nothing.
So that's 3 field goals for him now, but heck, he's not even halfway to his career best of 7.
Seems like the 7 field goal games are the kind of games I always get assigned to in my other job. Let's hope for this offense's sake they can start cashing in on a few of these drives.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A chance for us to look at this Chargers defense again. And a big reason they have the lead right now, as we see on the screen, their 3 turnovers.
And how about the emotion now that the defensive team is generating for the entire team? Creating the turnovers, what they call takeaways, and turning those into points for their team. That's why they have the lead, and that's got to be exciting for those guys on the defensive side of the ball.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
He finds an opening past the 40. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And hauled in by the tight end Miller. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
The numbers for Mixon last week, he was without a doubt one of the catalysts in that victory.
And he can really be the glue that makes this offense go, because when defenders have to commit to stopping him, that just opens up more opportunities in the passing game.
That's the end of the first quarter.
After one, it's 9-0.
Bengals nothing.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Burrow throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy first.
And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he bowls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
Good touchdown.
Joe Mixon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have got it back to a 1-score game. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And they're back within a couple at 9-7 now. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. It's the second quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series. So those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. 3 yards to gain there, 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Out of the gun, Herbert.
Herbert has it knocked free.
Good job. Wait, hit him.
At the 6-yard line, 1st and goal. Every week we hear
talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. From the shotgun.
Slant one. Come on, man. Bro, what is that? Come on, bro.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit. You get the running game going back inside.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Going on the ground with Madison. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by
Good job, defense.
Bring it back. It's a pick 6.
Good job, defense. Good job.
3rd down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
And the lead is up to 5. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The attention shifts back to Justin Herbert and the Chargers offense. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
They'll start on the ground with Madison. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun. Herbert. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Herbert now. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 1st down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. From the gun, Herbert. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
Good job, guys.
Taken down back at
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Sacks, a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long. They'll run it with Madison. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Operating from the gun, Herbert.
Good sack, guys.
Down he goes. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 24. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Joe Mixon and the Bengal offense ready to go back to work. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started at the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season, and of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage. And boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for them.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. From midfield now, Burrow. That one complete to the former Seminole, Auden Tate. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They're going to get this into the hands of Mixon as running back. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to them, and it's paying off.
First down, here's Burrow. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Robert Tonyan, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals add on to their lead. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Lutz good on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chargers ready to take over. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Herbert on first down now. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun. Herbert looking for Allen. He's got him on the slam. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, Herbert. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
To the air again, Herbert. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
There's a little bit of defense right there. Nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They just snuffed out every round that was going. Quarterback never got rid of the football.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop them here on 3rd down. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. A 40-yard punt, no return, and control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
The 31-yard line.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. 31-28, the final score. And then finally, we'll wrap up the week on Monday Night Football with a good one between the New York Giants and the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Operating from the gun, Herbert, and he will find his man on the end route, complete.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
That's a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
A quick slant as the throw is complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. A short throw, and it's going to be pulled in by Ferguson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
On the 37-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the gun, Herbert. Wide open receiver complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 24-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off. But a nice game there for a first down.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Here's Herbert. And he's got it over the middle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
7 yards the pickup there. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Here's Madison. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Herbert on 3rd down now. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Come on, guys. What was that?
And the Chargers have made this a one-score game.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for lack of a better word, of 3 field goals that they put on the board previously. They finally cracked the code.
Yeah, they've been down there. They've been in enemy territory, as you said. They just hadn't been able to punch it in until that point. Santos on to try the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. Touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
They go play action with Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Taken from just outside the 30. 43 yards on the punt, a 7-yard return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And 3.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Left side here, and it's complete.
God damn it, guys. I thought there was somebody over there.
Closer to midfield across the 45. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
I should have stayed over.
On the handoff, it's Madison. And he's going to roam. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Back to the ground on 1st down. Here's Madison. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
At the 24-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get
What are y'all doing, guys?
into the 7. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
From the gun, Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Got him.
It's intercepted. Let it well, and it's picked. Accelerating, and off he goes. 20. And he
Good job. That's huge.
Pick 6 for a Bengals
That's
team.
huge.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
16.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Operating from the gun. Herbert, and his throw is incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Herbert. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
On first down, it's Herbert. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Herbert. And he comes back with one complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Again, Herbert. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Herbert back to the air. Herbert, his third interception. Picked off at the 24. And a big return.
Good job, guys.
Down to the 35. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly, but look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Mixon with a first down carry. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Burrow looking to pass. And it'll be caught. Touchdown Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. Touchdown. Tyler Boyd. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Looks for the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game.
Chargers 16. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Big sack, guy.
Sam Hubbard in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Here's Herbert. A short throw, and it's going to be pulled in by Fertzer. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And he's got the open man. It's
What?
Allen on the comeback. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Trying to get it with Snell. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. Now, after that last running play, we've got an offensive lineman down on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Joe Mixon. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
Good first down
Only
line,
3
guys.
there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
On first down, Mixon. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal.
7-yard line.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now the Bengals going to use the
What
first
you
of
hit
their
that for?
timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd
Come
down
on,
play.
Jury. Take the controller for Jury.
And they will take a knee here.
That was a waste of timeout.
Six plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal. And they'll take a knee as the clock ticks down toward 50 seconds to go. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. They're still going to go for it on 4th and goal even after the penalty. No sign of the field goal team. And they take a knee. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear a peep or protest out of them. That's just who they are.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. One last throw here for Herbert. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Tonight, Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Cincinnati, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
There's active trade for a guy that I'm giving up, which is being recorded. As you can see, she offered me a third and a fourth. I'm going to accept that. As you see, there's a trade. She had offered me a third and a fourth for Carl Larson. He's 86. I'm going to go ahead and accept that trade. I put him on the trading block, and that's what I got for him. All right, guys, I'll take this deal right here. Oh, come on, guy. All right, gotta pay him. All right, guys, if we don't get no good drafts next year, we're going to be in trouble. I don't see why we can't get no good ones.